Is $1,000 per night an insane amount of money to pay for a cruise with Disney Cruise Line? Well, find out in our video. We fill you in on what makes Disney special and what you get for your money compared to other cruise lines. This video is brought to you by Squarespace.
Well, ahoy there cruisers, welcome to a new episode here on the Disney Wish. Boy, it was a busy Disney Wish.
We're on the Magic.
Oh my gosh, we're on the Magic, sorry. I'm so tired. Yesterday was a really busy day. If you didn't know, yesterday was the day that we visited the island for the first time, so it was pretty exhausting. So we're pretty hungry today, we need some coffee. It's gonna be a fun day today. We've got lots coming up. We're gonna enjoy a day on the Wish. We're gonna show you all the food.
Magic!
Oh my gosh, I've just done it again, haven't I?
Yeah.
A day on the Magic. Right, forget it.
Should we start again?
Just watch the video. It's going to be a good one, okay? Stay there. Let's go for breakfast.
You need some coffee, David.
Yeah, let's go for breakfast. We're going to go to Lumiere's for breakfast, just behind me. So come on, let's go.
So we're here in Lumiere's. It is really nice in here, guys. So this is the Beauty and the Beast themed restaurant. It's not over the top. There's just little touches here and there, like roses on the roof and little markings and artwork in the back. It's really lovely. It's like the posh dining room. First things first, we've got our coffee. Oh my gosh, I do need it because we're filming this the day after we went to Lookout Cay, so the brand new resort. Make sure you watch that video from a few weeks ago. We had the best day and it's such a lovely island, so check it out when I try the coffee. Oh, that is absolutely heavenly. Now we popped our orders in, lovely big menu which is really great. The crew are fantastic. It's quite quiet this morning. I think it's because everybody is so tired from the brand new resort yesterday. We're doing things a bit differently. They've came around with pastries and I've already ordered a dessert, so we're going to start with breakfast dessert. I went for a blueberry muffin. Good lord, it feels supple, it feels soft and delicious. I can smell the fruit from here. Should we have a try? That is so soft and lovely. Loads of fruit. It's jam-packed with the blueberries in there. Good start to the day with breakfast dessert. I like mixing things up and doing dessert before the savoury stuff. Do you? Love it.
So for our breakfast today, we've just got ourselves a little fruit plate because we're trying to be healthy. This is all we're going to have?
No.
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 Is this just the starter?
This is just the starter.
To whet your appetite. So it's a fruit plate with melon, strawberries and blueberries. Had to think there for a second.
Blueberries.
Very lovely.
Very healthy.
Really nice way to start breakfast. Ooh, that is tasty.
It's called mango.
The mango is very good today. Really tasty. Actually, our server did say that.
Did you just ask me what a mango is, David?
It's all in different shapes and sizes. It's very confusing.
You need a fruit education.
It doesn't look like a mango. It's sliced. How are you supposed to know what it is?
It looks like a mango. I mean, what is this thing? David says it's papaya.
I think we have this conversation every time we're on Disney and get the fruit plate.
Oh, God.
It's like sawdust.
It's like eating a piece of wood.
Yeah.
Keep your mind out of the gutters. Guys, this cruise has been awesome. Because it was like a Lighthouse Point cruise, midweek, outside of most of the summer holidays. I think some of the US kids are off school now. There's barely any kids on board. I think there might be about 100, 200 kids on board. It's mostly adults, so everywhere is really quiet and really nice, and it's completely like calm and non-hectic. So if you're looking for a quieter cruise, definitely sail outside of the holiday times, maybe midweek, not weekend cruises, because you do get lots of less kids on board, which is great. We found that on the transatlantics as well, and the longer voyages, there's less kids on board as well. Bear in mind, 1/3 of the whole ship at the front is adults only, from all of the front areas with the bars and lounges to the pool upstairs. So we always find somewhere really nice to escape if there is lots of kids. But again, if you've got a family, it's the perfect cruise line for that as well, especially those Disney fans. Gonna have a blueberry. Oh, that's cheeky. She's very tart.
So for my main breakfast course, I went a la carte. I got myself a made-to-order omelette. So I went for a veggie omelette, and I also asked for jalapenos. First time having jalapenos in an omelette. Let's see what she's like, shall we?
Oh, it's very spicy, David.
It is spicy, and it's also got a cheeky hash brown on the side. And these are like British hash browns, where they're the little triangles. She's spicy.
She's got a bit of fire in her mouth.
She's really delicious, nice and cheesy. I just love the hash browns though, guys. They are so crunchy and delicious, and this is what we think of when we think hash browns. Yummy. So come on, the hash brown king. What's the verdict on the hash browns?
Let's have a try. Well, first of all, I went for eggs Benedict. I'm a Benedict if you didn't know, so we'll be trying that in just a minute. Lovely triangular form. Doesn't look too greasy. Pretty good. Should we have a try? A little bit crunchy. Not as crunchy as I'd like it to be, but it's still very nice indeed. The taste is very good. Lots of onion, lots of potatoes. as you were expecting in a hash brown. Nothing surprising there, but I'm going to go and try my Eggs Benedict, which looks lovely. I went for the Canadian bacon option. There was a few different options, including salmon and ham, which is really cool as well. So let's have a little try.
What's the difference between bacon and ham?
I don't know. I think the bacon's more like it was Canadian bacon, so it's smoked and it's like UK bacon from home, which is nice. It's not the strippy, hard bacony stuff.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Well, Shania Twain said that don't impress me much, but that impresses me much, very much. Salty, creamy, beautiful hollandaise sauce. The eggs are cooked perfectly. They break open and they all go runny and everything like that. Very good indeed, guys. Really nicely seasoned as well, with a lovely English muffin underneath. I am a very happy boy this morning.
Got a joke for earlier. You ready?
Yeah.
Maybe it's Canadian bacon because it apologises when you put it in your mouth.
Sorry.
What you want to boot?
Oh, it's breakfast dessert version 2 times 2. We're doing double today, guys. I get this every time I'm on a Disney cruise. There's a kids menu. Anybody can order from it. And I went for the pancakes with the swirly peanut butter and jam jelly, or jam, strawberry jam. We call it jam, you call it jelly. I'm going to dig right in.
Let's call the whole thing off.
But what I find hilarious is that it's like a whole wheat pancake, so they've made it nice and healthy. Then they put half a tub of peanut butter on it, then half a tub of jam or jelly, and going right in here.
There's also a fruit pot on the side, so it's practically calorie-free.
That is absolutely delicious. I'm a big kid at heart, and this makes me very, very happy indeed. Really lovely breakfast, guys. Again, servers, absolutely spectacular. So friendly. Now, you don't get the same servers if you come for lunch or dinner in one of the main dining rooms than you do each night, because they come with you each night. These are just different ones. A good thing in Disney as well, even on port days, the dining room is open for lunch as well. Now, you don't really see this on any other main cruise line. It's only usually open on a sea day, but this is one of the reasons why Disney is that little bit more expensive. And we're just noticing so many more crew. You're not waiting for anything, which is fabulous. So you are getting that premium luxury-like experience, like a suite. We've stayed in suites with Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, other cruise lines, and we haven't had the same attention to detail and service. So that's probably one of the reasons it's very expensive. But we're going to go into much more details about it, let you know how much the average cruise on Disney costs and things like that, how much it costs per night. But before then, bottoms up, I'm digging in.
Oh, so we're absolutely stuffed after breakfast. That was beautiful breakfast, really lovely. We came up to the top decks to get our steps in and get a little bit of fresh air and see what's happening today in Nassau. It's pretty quiet cruise ship wise, and we're just having a look around. You can see the Atlantis Resort in the background. That's the really famous one. We still haven't done that yet, have we, Ben?
No, we haven't.
We do need to do that one day, because I know it's one of the most popular things to do. But then right in front of us, we've been spying on what's going on, because this is going to be the new Royal Caribbean private resort. So they've just started construction by the looks of it. It's going to be called the Royal Beach Club at Paradise Island. There's another wordy resort for you. They're taking after Disney's cue of Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point.
It's a mouthful.
It's a mouthful. So that is going to be a new beach club resort right here, right in Nassau. It's going to be an entrance fee though, so it's not going to be included. It's not going to be like an island like you think of, like Coco Cay. I think it's just going to be like a beach club that you can pay to get into.
It's like a long strip of land, isn't it?
Yeah.
We can see they're finally broken land, and there's lots of diggers out and stuff moving all of the sand, so it's firmly under construction.
Yeah, it is. It's going to open next year. It was announced in 2020, but they've delayed it for ages because of COVID, so it's going to finally open next year. So I'd be very interested to see what that was like, see how much it's going to cost to get in, because you know what Royal are like, they like to charge for everything, but it's only going to be Royal Caribbean ships that use it.
Building a website and creating your online presence couldn't be any more simple than with Squarespace. First, choose one of the many templates and start a free trial. Use our link below to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Then create your website using the easy-to-use drag and drop builder. Then customize the site to fit your brand. There's hundreds of designer fonts, colors, and stock photos. And if you don't already have a logo, make one for free with Squarespace's online tool. Then publish your site and promote it using the social media and email marketing tools. Then use the powerful analytic tools to see what's performing and grow your online presence. We've built our whole website using Squarespace and always get so many comments to say how nice it is. You too can create a beautiful website. It's quick and easy, and you don't need to be a designer or coder. So what are you waiting for? Head to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Ben and David to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Oh, David, I can see our little sister's pulling in. Let's go take a look.
Oh, we're not alone anymore. Have we got a friend?
Yes, here she is, our little sister, but she is much bigger than the Disney Magical, guys. I really do like that ship as well, but it is completely and utterly different to this ship. So the Disney Magic that we're on holds about 2,700 people. She is a tiny little ship, and we really love that about her. But the Disney Wish over there, she can hold well in excess of 5,000, which is nuts. So she is double the size. As I said, the decor and everything is so different. We'll just pop some shots of our ship tour over here. As you can see, she's much more modern. She has a complete different layout. She's a bit controversial because she is very different to the older ships. But we've also got the Disney Treasure coming this year as well, during Christmas time, this December 2024. So that's going to be really lovely to see as well. Let us know if you'd like to see us on that ship as well, because we'd love to get on board. But yeah, she's massive as she was pulling in. But what a treat. We made a wish, and just like magic, she pulled in. Should work for Disney, shouldn't I?
Yeah, should get a job in their PR department with things like that.
Yeah, she's lovely. Oh, right, let's go back inside. I've got loads of editing to do, which we're going to do off camera, obviously. We're not going to put you through the pain of watching me edit. And then we're going to enjoy the day, do all of the activities, do all of the entertainment, eat much more food. It's going to be a good one. It's a horn off, David.
I know, but their horn is so much fancier than our horn.
I love it.
That just like chords and everything. Just did Star Wars first.
We came to the D Lounge, which is one of the venues on board. One of the things that we absolutely love about Disney is that there is so much to do all day long, even on a port day like this. Like we said, we were just on Cunard a few weeks ago and there wasn't much on at all, even on the sea days. But here on Disney, on the app, you can find so many things to do. We came to a very special behind the scenes talk about the costume designer who designed all of the costumes and looks for all of the characters and the merchandise on Lookout Cay. It is Lookout Cay, right? Yeah, at Lighthouse Point. And he is amazing. The designs were incredible, really emotional. It was such a great event to be part of and we really enjoyed it. But yeah, so much cool entertainment on Disney. It's just brilliant. Anyway, let's go find some things to do before we eat again, because we're next to our next meal now. It's like one meal after the other. Well, somebody's got to do it for research purposes. Guys, to say I'm excited is legitimately an understatement. I've been waiting for this piece of food for months now. We booked this cruise a year ago, so for 12 months exactly, actually. We went to the Duck-in Diner where they do gyros, or what we like to call in the UK, basically kebabs. So you had the choice between beef, lamb and chicken. I went for the beef and lamb one. I mean, just look at this. Doesn't that look like a thing of bloomin' beauty? Also got some fries as well. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. Let's go and...
Oh, wait a sec, sorry Ben, the technical issue, you might just have to wait half an hour while I fix it before you eat your kebab.
Why?
I'm only joking, go on, tuck in.
Oh
I know you've been waiting a year.
Serious? Oh my gosh.
Oh, you're dripping, Ben.
Oh my god. The beef, the pickled cabbage, garlic aioli on a beautiful pita bread. Absolutely stunning. I am the happiest I have been in a very long time. I'm just glad that the food in general on Disney hasn't went downhill. I know we've said it lots of times about other cruise lines going downhill. It still feels that you get really good quality here on Disney. Maybe that's why it's so blooming expensive. Yours looks really good as well, David. Oh my gosh, I could just sit here all day and just eat.
I asked for a tiny bit of chili and that's gonna blow my blooming face off. Look at that, it's sambal. So I went for the chicken one, the pitas, or the pittas as we call them. Lovely and warm and soft as well. Let's tuck in. I'm just going to go in for this chili end. They are so good. I might have to get another one. Flavourful, and the pittas are so soft and lovely, really delicious.
Oh, you're dripping everywhere, David. We're making a mess.
It's worth the mess, trust me.
So there's absolutely loads of places to eat on lunch on board. Duck-in Diner, guys, that gyros that we just had. As far as I'm aware, that's not on any other Disney ship. It's just on the Disney Magic. It is so good. Also from the Duck-in Diner, you can get things like pizzas, burgers, hot dogs, several vegetarian options and vegan options as well. Then you've got Daisy Delights as well, which is really good. Lots of lovely sandwiches and fruit. There's food everywhere and it's all complimentary. I can't think of anywhere for lunch which you have to pay extra for on this ship, apart from the Paolo brunch. So Paolo, the specialty restaurant on board, there's only one specialty restaurant. You can do brunch and dinner, and that is an extra charge. We've done it before and it's excellent. Watch our last vlogs. on this ship from a few years ago. We did it then and it was great. But we're going to head into the buffet now just to show you around what it's like at lunch and maybe grab a cheeky dessert.
So the buffet on board is Cabanas and is open for breakfast and lunch. Now let's show you around. We're going to do it as a little voiceover. So first off, you have all your usual, what you think of when you think of Disney, the famous mac and cheese and those famous chicken tenders. Not gonna lie, I think Ben did say they were the best mac and cheese at sea. Is that still stand, Ben?
It is true. So they've got loads of sections for the kids and big kids. Guys, the selection is really fantastic.
Yep.
So many hot dishes. You've got breads, you've got main courses, side courses, just about everything. And David, that seafood platter, I don't eat seafood, but that looked good.
It did. It was really impressive to look at. A big seafood buffet. Just the size of the crab's legs and the shrimp was amazing.
They were huge, and you get that every day. That's not just a one-off.
That's every single day. This is like day 3 of the cruise now, so that's not just a boarding day thing. I don't think we've seen anything like this on another cruise line in a long time. The buffet looks really impressive compared to the other cruise lines, because I think their other cruise lines, the quality has just dropped so much. There was also an Indian selection, which is the food of the day, so that does change, and it's Indian day to day. Lots of curries. That even had whole roast meats. They had a tandoori chicken, which looked absolutely delicious. And then not forgetting desserts. Now we were impressed by the dessert selection. We're actually going to go back in and grab some desserts as well. But there was a selection of pastries, desserts to grab and go. They also had a hot fudge cake, which looked fabulous, and next to that was some ice cream. I think I might have to try that hot fudge cake, Ben.
Did you see the cookies as well, David? They look really good. Should we head back in and get some dessert?
Let's do it.
Guys, we left it a bit late. We're very lucky to get some dessert as it was just closing, because we bumped into a good old crew friend, Lee, from the UK. We've seen him on basically every Disney cruise we've taken. It just happens he's always on the same ship. Such a lovely guy. Anyway, I went for the dulce de leche ice cream with a cookie. It looks wonderful. David's went for exactly the same thing. I'm going to try and get a bit of both onto me fork. Oh, this is difficult. Right, let's have a little try. It's melting because it's so warm today. As Britney Spears once said, hit me baby one more time. That is sweet, creamy. I love dulce de leche. So good. The cookies as well. They're like really brown, so they've been really cooked, and they're super like crispy and delicious and soft on the inside. And look at the thickness. I don't know if you can see this. Sorry guys, it's a bit of a mess. It's a drippy mess now.
They're not like a cookie, are they? They're more like a
cookie pie.
Like a brookie.
Yeah, it's so good, like crispy and delicious and like almost like crispily burned on the outside, so you've got that lovely taste, but very, very good indeed. I am happy. Right, I'm going to finish this and get back to editing. Then we're going to do loads more. We're going to go see what there is to do on the ship.
Welcome to the Caribbean in June. A minute ago it was sunny, it was hot, and now it's absolutely torrential rain, but it is lovely. That breeze, the temperature has dropped, and hopefully this clears up some of that humidity, but it is such heavy rain. It's pouring down the stairs like a river. I absolutely love a good storm though, guys.
Yeah, you tend to get a storm between June and October, which is also hurricane season, so do bear that in mind. Sometimes your itinerary might change, so be flexible. But yeah, woo, it is raining, David.
It is raining. I'm getting wet stood right here. But yeah, absolutely love a Caribbean storm. And it's actually been super, super dry. So I bet they're thankful for this rain, to be honest.
Good Lord, it's gone blooming crazy out here. I can't believe the change in weather in just a few moments. As I said, June to October, hurricane season. So sometimes ports and things are changed around just because of high winds and things. So you've got to be flexible sometimes. If you cruise outside of those times, it tends to be a little bit more stable, the weather. Also gets very, very hot in the summer, obviously. But yeah, this is cool. I love a good storm. Awesome.
Right, I'm heading out. I'm prepared for this storm, Ben.
Fabulous. David, what are you doing?
Pirate night tonight, so I'm dressed as a pirate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they left some pirate goodies in our room, some little chocolate coins and some little scarves. We are all ready for dinner.
I like one of those grandmas, don't I? Like, Papa, can you hear me?
Matchmaker,
matchmaker, make me a match. Mrs. Doubtfire reference there. Yes, it is pirate night, so you do get little scarves that you can wear on your head. You can wear these as a bandana. Let me try to see if we can do that. Oh, look. Very good.
Absolutely lovely, David.
We've also got some booty as well, Ben.
Yeah, no, I've already said some coins.
Some coins. And then, yes, so you get this on the last night of your cruise. It's always sad when you see this because it means that your cruise is coming to an end. But this is the breakdown of your daily gratuities or your daily tips that are automatically charged to your account. Now, the thing that Disney do, which I love, which I wish all cruise lines would do, is they actually break it down exactly who gets what. So I can see that our room attendant has got $28.50 from that pot of tips. That is brilliant because you know exactly who's getting what. With other cruise lines, it's this pot of money that you don't really know who gets it. Does it all go to the crew? Do the cruise line take some? But this, you know, you can tear these off and then you can pop them in these envelopes where you can also add any additional tips you would like to add, either cash or you can now write on these so it'll be charged to your account, and you can give these to the crew members to say thank you. Or you don't have to do that. If you just want to leave it, whatever's on here will automatically be charged to your account.
I like the transparency, don't you? Because it just goes to show you exactly how much to the penny each person gets.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, other cruise lines, it's this sort of pot of money and you don't know who gets what and how much they get of that. Like I said, pirate night tonight, so it's going to be a fun, busy night. Lots to do, lots to see. So we're going to head out right now.
Well, we've had a fun-filled evening. It was so funny. We saw the trivia in O'Gill's, which ended up with a dance-off. It was absolutely hilarious. It was Guess That Tune, but it came down to a tiebreaker. Oh my gosh, guys, the whole place just erupted in fun. So you've got the pub. You've also got Keys, which is the piano bar where it's a little bit more relaxed, and it's a really nice place as well. And we obviously saw the Broadway star who's starring in all of the big production shows. Good Lord, she was amazing. She plays all of the villains in all of the shows and she is just fantastic. We could tell the first time we saw the show that we knew that she was something special, and we weren't surprised to hear that she was a big Broadway star. So she put on her own show, one-woman show, and it was brilliant. All of the tunes from Disney. Oh, got some lightning in the distance down there. But yeah, really fantastic. So much to do. If you want to meet characters, you can do that. If you want to use the pools, you can do that. So much.
Just doing a little ship spotting. In the distance, we've got the two Royal Caribbeans, we've got Disney. This is always one of the most busiest ship routes, as all the ships are heading back to the Florida cruise ports. So we're heading back to Fort Lauderdale, Port Everglades. The Wish is going back to Port Canaveral. I'm not sure where the Freedom classes are, maybe Miami.
Allure of the Seas and Freedom of the Seas, how lovely.
Yeah, really pretty tonight actually. Still quite cloudy, and like Ben said, we've got that storm still raging in the distance.
Oh my gosh, this is such a wonderful evening. We've still got spots of lightning in places, but it's gorgeous. The heat has dropped a little bit because, guys, it has been unseasonably warm in the Caribbean and our time in Orlando. We've got some Orlando vlogs coming up really soon from the Disney parks and doing the non-Disney things. So make sure you hit that subscribe button for that, because we can't wait to bring you that content. We had such a blast.
Yeah, so all these ships are going to different cruise ports, and if you didn't know, there's actually 4 cruise ports on the east coast of Florida. So tomorrow, when we get off the ship, we're
only 3.
There's 4. Did I say 3?
Where's the other one?
So you've got Miami,
yeah,
Fort Lauderdale / Port Everglades.
Yeah.
You've got the Orlando one, which is Port Canaveral.
Yeah.
And West Palm Beach.
Oh yeah, there is 4 ports.
Yeah, which one's your favourite, or what's the easiest for you, do you think?
I think my favourite Floridian port, thinking about all of the ports and where these ships are going, Miami is hectic. When it gets really busy with lots of ships in port, I think we've seen like 11 ships in port before, the traffic to get in is absolutely bloody nuts, so you've got to leave very early to make sure you don't miss your ship. So I think Miami's probably my least favourite, even though most of the cruises go from there. We haven't sailed from Tampa. We've sailed from West Palm Beach with Margaritaville. That was fine because it was as dead as a doornail. It was a bit of a undeveloped port. Port Canaveral, really love sailing from there, especially from the Disney terminal, because it's just absolutely beautiful. Fort Lauderdale, I think, is probably my favourite. It's just so easy, guys. There's always no traffic. It's very close to Fort Lauderdale Airport if we need to connect. Very close to Miami if we need to fly in and out of the UK. And I always just find it so easy.
It is, and it's an easy drive from Orlando as well, isn't it? Because you're not quite hitting that Miami traffic as if you were going all the way down to Miami. But yeah, if you didn't know, there is 4 cruise ports. So
there really is, yeah. And there's probably more than that actually. We're probably missing them out, but we haven't done them before. But yeah, Fort Lauderdale I think is the best one for us, and Port Canaveral, just so we can go visit Disney World and Universal and all of the Orlando stuff as well, so we can treat ourselves to a little vacation from the cruises. So we've just been to the Walt Disney Theatre to see
Twice Charmed.
Twice Charmed. Guys, I can't remember the name of anything. It was like a Cinderella story, but with a new twist. It was really good. I have to say the performers, the singers are absolutely superb. The cast is really fantastic. It was really funny, loads of original songs and some old favourites as well. It reminded reminded me of a bit of a pantomime, something you get in the UK, which is sort of like a really funny show put together. It was excellent, really good effects, really good music, a good laugh. The entertainment has been absolutely fantastic on this ship. It really has. It's out of this world, Broadway quality. Anyway, should we go have a look around the shops, David? Because there's plenty of merch on offer here on Disney Cruise Line. It's a big thing, lots of people love it. So let's go have a look what's changed since last time we were on board.
Yeah, lots of people love it, don't they, Ben?
Oh yeah. I'm one of those Disney geeks. Sorry, not sorry.
So we always avoid the merchandise stores on the first couple of days of the cruise because they're absolutely blooming manic. And it's all the same stuff. They have more stuff behind the scenes. So we're going to have a little look around. It's quite late at night now, so it's nice and quiet. Let's have a look. Ooh, I like all the Pride stuff. It's a little bit more subtle this year, the Pride designs, because we are in Pride month, but
are you trying to say the thing you're wearing is colourful, David? I thought it was almost black and white.
This is last year's and this is this year's. Definitely a little bit more subtle than this year's. I actually prefer last year's.
Oh, me too. I think yours looks great.
I mean, and already, these are hard to wear in Orlando. Imagine trying to wear that thick black in Orlando. No thanks. But very glittery. It's really cool. I do like the Mickey though, with his Pride pants on. There is actually quite a lot of merchandise. I think they've updated a lot of it because it feels like there's loads of new designs and everything. They've also got all your classic stuff like your Loungefly bags and everything, but it feels like there's a lot more new designs.
It really does. I used to find it quite tacky, but I think all of the new stuff's really, really cool. I actually really love the Spirit jerseys, David.
Yeah,
all of the
really
shirts,
cute.
All of the kids stuff as well. It's so cute. The Loungefly bags.
Look at this, Ben. Look how cute this is, right? So, look how adorable this is. So you've got the little shirt here. That'd look great on me. But then you can get matching ones for the whole family.
Oh my God, that's
look,
so cute.
They've got different ones. Look, there's another one around here. There's like a ladies one. So literally the whole family can match. How cool is that?
That is super cute, right?
I do like that. I mean, oh, I don't know. I've got no room in my case. I can't be buying anything else. Do you want to play the guessing game?
How much is it?
What would you guess?
I say $70.
Oh, you're close.
Really?
It's a bargain. It's only $64.99.
Oh my gosh, it's a steal, David.
It's a steal. Get two. Get one for your whole family. I do quite like that though. No, stop. No.
You can even get it for the dog.
They even have them for the dog as well. These are teeny tiny as well. Look at these teeny tiny ones, Ben. Oh my gosh, that is too freaking cute. I might get that, I'll just wear it on my head. That is adorable. Absolutely adorable. Let's keep looking around.
Got a bit of a problem. I'm starting to collect Spirit jerseys. I absolutely love them. Just look at this one. Oh my God. It is amazing, David. You're going to have to stop me from buying it. It's $79.99 as well.
Absolutely not. We are not getting another Spirit jersey.
I can't put it back. I absolutely am loving the Spirit jerseys. They're awesome. Guys, sell everything. You've got all the normal stuff like Diamonds International. You've got your watches. You've got bits that you forgot at home like sunscreen, medication, things like that. As always, buy that before you get on the cruise because it's going to be a lot more expensive here. But just in case you did forget something, they've got all the essentials. But yeah, really good merch. The merch game on Disney is like no other cruise line. They have it down. Anyway, I'm starting to feel starving. So let's head for dinner in the Tangled theme restaurant. Let's go. Ben is hungry. We're going to do something a bit weird. We're going to go to our original cabin just to see it. It was 6626. I just want to see the door, guys, because that was our first ever cruise. So come on. Oh, it's all decorated as well. But yeah, this was our first ever cabin and our first ever cruise. It's what started it all off. 6626. How awesome is that, guys? So many memories.
With the upside down lampshade.
Yeah, and we sailed in this cabin on our second ever cruise as well. So we did our first 2 ever cruises in this cabin. So memories.
And fun fact, that was going to be the name of our channel.
It was. We were going to call our channel 6626, but we went with Cruise with Ben and David instead. So yeah, it could have been.
Hey!
Here we go, David.
Here we go, Rapunzel's royal table.
Hello!
Hi!
Hello!
Good,
Wait.
thanks.
You're beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Beautiful, respect.
Maybe we're related.
Really?
Maybe.
I think we are.
Are you?
Maybe. I'd have
Yeah.
to look into it somehow.
Maybe.
You're related?
Maybe.
Do you not see this Attila?
Similarity.
there's only one big difference.
What's that?
Eyebrows.
Oh,
I've been telling him to trim them for ages.
I haven't touched them just because you keep on nagging me.
I know a person. I'll give you the number later.
Yeah,
Do?
please do.
Okay,
Yeah.
please do.
Send it to
by
the
pigeon.
kingdom.
I will do.
Yeah, send it by pigeon or to the kingdom.
Yeah.
Or send it to the kingdom, then by pigeon.
Yeah,
Or
okay.
pigeon to the kingdom, then by pigeon to the ugly duckling.
Yeah, I'm lost.
Who knows?
We'll get there in the end.
No, of
We'll get there
course.
in the end.
Yeah.
How are you today? You doing
I'm good, thank you.
That is so good to hear. You guys excited to celebrate Rapunzel?
We are.
Yes,
Very
Oh, that is so
excited.
good to hear.
Is that today?
It is today. Did you not get the invite?
Is that today?
Yes, but you didn't get the invite because you're working the event with me.
Oh, yeah.
There
What do I
we
gotta
go.
do?
Just be here, make cupcakes.
Oh, I can do
I
that.
hope you
Yeah,
made them.
I've been
I
baking
told you to make
cupcakes.
batches.
Yeah, I got cupcakes.
Anyway,
on
you guys
already.
enjoy yourselves now.
Awesome. Thanks. Bye.
Oh, it's so cute, isn't it, guys? A nice entrance to Rapunzel's royal table. It's really simple. You know your table number, so you just walk to it yourself. You just go into the restaurant and find your table. So, David, did you meet your brother at the door there?
I did. I should get an award or paid for my acting skills there. I was practically a cast member.
I know, right?
I could get cast member discount now. Anyway, we're in Rapunzel's royal table. As you can see, it's an interactive dinner show experience, and we're quite lucky. We've got quite a good view because, unfortunately, not all the tables have a best view in here. You could be sat right at the back. We're sort of in the middle, so we actually do have a view of the stage. Yeah, and because there's only two of us, and we're on a table for four, we both get to face the stage, which is quite cool. Very pretty in here. I love all the lights, all the lanterns. That's from the Rapunzel film. It's just super cute, isn't it?
I love it in here. It had a big makeover a few years ago. It used to be, was it Karaoke's, I think it used to be called. It was kind of like a Donald Duck South American themed restaurant. Now it's the Tangled restaurant. For me, it's all about the details that Disney do. Like the bread platter has little Tangled items, the cutlery, the bowls and the glasses, they're just all well themed, which is awesome. You've got characters going around interacting with everybody, and the menus are all very much themed to the movie as well. We've got a bread plate, icy pretzel bread and a mustard dip. Very, very happy. I love that the bread's completely different every single night. Fabulous. So we're going to put our orders in, sit back, eat and enjoy the show.
So Rapunzel's going around every single table, welcoming them to her party. And Ben and I are about to tuck into our food and went, oh God, she's coming round. We have to interact again. Said hello to Rapunzel, she moves on and we're just about to eat again. Then a guy playing a violin just appears between Ben and I.
It's so funny.
And
I love it.
playing really loud into our ear.
I love it. It's so good, isn't it?
So we clap along, bye-bye, he moves along, and then somebody else appears and starts playing a guitar.
It's so funny. Guys, you just can't, this is Disney, it's fabulous. You just leave smiling the whole time, don't you?
Yeah, you do. I think you've got to throw yourself into it a little bit. But it's great if you've got kids who want to interact with characters. It's kind of like a character dining experience because she was going around chatting to all the kids and stopping for photos as well. So if you want to get a photo with her, she is taking photos with people. She's a very busy princess, but she's got time for her royal subjects, Ben.
Fabulous. What did you get to eat?
So I got the gigantic shrimp, and it comes on a bed of mushy peas and a tiny chip, like a fry. It's a little bit like a posh version of fish and chips that we get in the UK. Let's give it a try. It's actually really nice. The batter on the outside is very crispy. The peas at the bottom are very tasty indeed. I think they might have a little bit of mint mixed into them. And the one chip really does make it feel like fish and chips, like a very posh version of fish and chips. And I think it's a mayonnaise at the bottom, not quite a tartar sauce, but it's actually really delicious. I like it a lot.
And I just went for a plate of meat. I forgot what it was called. It was a meat platter. It's got several different types and variations of meat. Right, I'm gonna have a little try. I want to, what the heck? Oh, I thought that was a sausage. It's a blooming piece of bread. I have never been so disappointed in all of my life. I genuinely saw it sat there and I thought it was a sausage, but no, it's pumpernickel bread. Anyway, really lovely. Really like the mustard dip as well. Nice start.
So for our second starter, I went for the asparagus and broccoli soup. It's the green soup. It's very green, nice, creamy, and delicious. It's not a very strong taste as well, which is nice. It's quite subtle.
I went for the potato and ham soup. It looks lovely. I do love a good soup on a cruise ship. Let's have a little try. Hot, Creamy, tasty, love the big chunks of vegetables and ham in there. What's great is during the whole show, we're getting little dinner shows and little interactions with all of the cast. They're just doing some musical performances now. Very good indeed. So it's dinner and a show. Treat yourself, guys.
So for our main course, I went for the pesto pasta. It's Rapunzel's pasta, apparently. So it's a pesto pasta. It's like thin spaghetti on a bed of sun-dried tomato with scallops, and it comes with a side of lemon for you to squeeze on the top. A bit unusual, really, actually. I wouldn't think of putting all this together, but let's give it a try, shall we? It was recommended by our server, by the way. Oh my gosh, that is so good. I really like that. The flavour is delicious. Lovely pesto. The lemony zest really cuts through it all, and the sun-dried tomato at the bottom is kind of sweet, so it really mixes together really well. And the scallops, I'm not a huge scallops fan, but these have been cooked really nicely, like nice and seared. That is absolutely wonderful. Ordinary Adventure star.
David, that's not our channel, that's our friends, Ordinary Adventures.
Oh my gosh, yes, sorry.
Make sure you check them out because they're amazing, but stop ripping them off. And I went with the little chicken, lemon thyme chicken I think it was, with some vegetabales. So let's have a little taste, shall we? That chicken is as tender as Elvis. It's absolutely lovely. I love the gravy as well. The vegetables are beautifully cooked. A really, really wonderful meal. I'm enjoying the show. It's just unfortunate we've got a big bollard in front of us. I'm not talking about David, I'm talking about a pole in the room. Rude. And I can't really see any of the show, but I can hear it and it's good. We've seen it before. I'd rather kids be at the front anyway, because we've seen it. And
it's quite funny because the two positions that they stand seem to be directly behind the bollard from our point of view.
It doesn't matter, we're still having a good time, but the meal's lovely. Oh, I'm stuffed after dinner. That was really lovely. Now, the big question about this video, guys, is it worth $1,000 per night? We paid $3,100 for 3 nights for an ocean view cabin, so not even a balcony. Now, we booked this exactly a year in advance. We're sailing at the mid of, or the early of June. So we booked it in June 2023, so it's a lot of money. You're paying a lot, but you are getting a lot in return as well. We'll come back to that in a second. On average, Disney cruises cost anywhere between $500 upwards per night, so you can definitely get them cheaper. This was an expensive cruise because it was the Lookout Care preview cruise, so everybody wants to be on it, so it was very expensive, but you can get it for half that price for $500 a night for 2 people. Still expensive, yes, but you do get a lot included, like your free sodas. We still think that the food is definitely on specialty level, maybe even luxury cruise level. The entertainment, nobody really does it better. It is really fantastic. So in terms, you are really paying for a luxury cruise line, and in many respects you do get that, but the big thing for us to make it worth it is that you've got to be a Disney fan. If you're not a big Disney fan, it's kind of pointless really, but for us it is worth it because this has got so many memories to us. So we're spending our hard-earned cash to do this, and we're really happy we have done because it's brought back so many wonderful memories for us. But it's not for everybody, it really isn't. It's for the Disney fans like us, and we really love it. There's something about Disney and Disney Cruise Line that I can't explain. I can't put it into words. It's probably difficult for us to put it through on this video, but we just love it. The service is spectacular. The ships are just beautiful, not in your face at all. Entertainment, food, everything is just so wonderful. So yeah, it probably is worth it for a lot of people like us, but it's up to you. Now, you are going to pay a little bit more money for the brand new ships like the Wish and the Treasure. They tend to be quite considerably more expensive, and they're completely different to this. Watch our Wish tour, have a look around, see what you think about that. We did a whole series on that and we loved that ship as well, but it's very different to this one. But for us, it is worth it. We've paid for luxury cruise lines for a week, $8,000-9,000. They were more expensive, like on Norwegian. I think we're getting just as good value on this, even though we're not in a suite.
Since COVID, it feels like every cruise we go on now, it's just cutbacks after cutbacks. We've seen so many cutbacks across the industry. Reduction in quality of food, reduction in the amount of crew, reduction in service, your stateroom only getting cleaned once a day, reduction in opening times and things like that, and entertainment on board. It just feels like that's the same thing we're always saying over and over again. But in comparison, it feels like here on Disney, while there is some small things we've seen cut back, overall it's very much the same standard that you were getting pre-COVID, and it has been so lovely. I think this is the first cruise we've really seen it in contrast, especially because lately it just feels like every cruise line is cutting back one way or another. But it feels like there's enough crew on here. You're getting turned down service twice a day. We're still seeing the same quality of food, the same amount of entertainment. It really does remind us of cruising pre-COVID, and it has been so lovely.
It's like the old saying, isn't it? You get what you pay for, and in this case it really is true. That's not to say that it's not expensive, guys, because it is bloody expensive. It's expensive to come on a Disney cruise, and it's a once in a lifetime thing for many people. So if you're lucky enough like us to get on a Disney cruise, you'll know what we're talking about. It is something special.
Done it again. I've left all our pirate gear in the room. We ain't got time to go back. We're going to head straight up to the top deck for the famous pirate night. Should we do it?
Let's do it. Are we taking the elevator or should we walk?
I think we'll just walk. It's not that far.
Let's walk. Burn off some of those calories, David.
Yes, let's go. Yo ho, a pirate's life. Are you coming, Ben? So there we have it, the pirate party. It was quite nice actually, guys. It didn't feel as busy as usual, and we actually stood at the bottom in with the crowd and got a different view this time, because usually we're way at the top, right at the back of the crowd, trying to avoid all the kids and things like that. But actually there's not many kids on this cruise, so it was quite nice. And I can't believe you still get fireworks on a cruise ship. It's still pretty awesome. It still amazes me, and there were a really good display tonight as well.
Yeah, really good, really enjoyable. Everybody was dancing along and singing and just having a great time, and it was ended off with those beautiful fireworks, and it was a great show with Mickey hanging off the top of the ship and zip lining across. It was very good indeed, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's still, I mean, we've seen it a few times. It's the same show that we saw 10 years ago, but I mean, come on, there's a Mickey Mouse literally abseiling from the sky, which is pretty insane.
It doesn't get any better than that,
No,
does it?
It doesn't. Thank you so much for watching this video. We really appreciate it. If you'd like to support us further, and in return, if you'd like to watch all of our videos completely advert free, you can join us on our Patreon channel. Just click the link in the description section below to find out more about signing up. In return, you get extra benefits like those advert free videos. Plus we do behind the scenes videos and a monthly Zoom call as well. That's it till next time.
Happy cruising.
I'm off to bed now.
Me
Night night.
too, I'm tired.
Tired.
All this micking in a mouse about.
Tired.
Oh,
Like a pirate.
oh, jeez.
Tired.
It's time for bed.